Hi everyone, it's the 8th of August. Yesterday we had some push earlier, but then it broke down and it didn't touch that red top band, unfortunately, which may still do, which may still happen. It may go to that red top band and then come down further. I think this sort of, as I said, this sort of momentum doesn't just die off to start the next rally. It will have legs and then we'll see when it bottoms out. That that gap, I mentioned yesterday, this gap here, that's the perfect gap fill at 53.58, and from that gap fill, it just simply sold off. And there was a small bear flag here that was also broken. So is it going to get to a new all time, a new low, or is it going to touch that red and then come down? I think we may see some sort of a formation before it moves further down. It could be this one. So this could, okay, this qualifies as a bear flag. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the blue color and then let's see whether this turns out. We see a bounce today, may be quite positive, touch the red top band, and then come down to break this blue bear flag. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, the golden bottom band is below 5,000, and we'll see whether it is going to get, it's actually 4,900. I think around 4,900, we're going to see a low. And this is the SPX cash. It's exactly the same thing. The red top band may hold, and then we should come down all the way to 4,850 or so. Dow Jones futures continues is on the golden bottom band still. It hasn't really properly been broken, but I think if it starts to rally, touches that black top band, I think we're going to come down one more time. Steep come down one more time. The top band, I can even argue, do we have a kind of a bear flag? So we may touch the red bottom band, rally to the black top band at 39,500-ish, and then come down to break it. So that would be a bear flag formation, that red one. And Dow Jones Cash is the same story, and that green internal resistance, actually broken support, became a resistance, okay, and then it sold off. There is still a chance to touch that black top band and sell off from there. NASDAQ is, I think, still targeting that red bottom band. If it stays inside the blue downtrend, the blue top band hasn't been confirmed, so we touch that blue top band. And if it does reverse, we should all be shorting it. Okay, so that would be an easy solution without any question marks. And I think then, meanwhile, if Dow Jones and ES, if they all do their top band touches, that would actually increase the probability of that trade. Let me show you, is there a bear flag here? No, I don't think so. We should come down a bit more, bounce off it. So I'm going to put it a bit more clearly, right? This could become a bear flag like this. So we have a bit more downside today, and touch the golden bottom band, rally to the blue top band, and then reverse from there. So you can see the golden top band, 2 touches, bottom band, kind of 2 touches. It's not there, very close to it, but it's the second touch would be nice here. Rally, and that golden bottom band would be around 17,650 or so, or just above 650. Rally, and then sell off. NASDAQ cash, the golden bear flag is broken, so I'm going to put it on the 2 hourly to show you. This was a bear flag. You can see here 2 touches on both sides, but as I said, this could also turn into a bear flag. So it's a little bit of a more manageable bear flag. It could come down to the golden, rally to the blue, and then come down. The blue top band is at 18,400. Russell is trying to bounce. I mean, it bounced off the golden bottom band, right? That golden internal support, and it actually recognized that blue resistance once again. We broke out, we broke it, of course, with the inflation data, and then we sold off with FOMC. So this here is a massive return of that, of the like a massive round trip of the entire move. Now the blue resistance held again. So maybe this was really a fake move. So we'll see whether it gets to that golden bottom band at 1900 and then we start a rally. We'll see. FTSE is undecided. Inside the green bull flag, which it had failed, the blue support failed, but it's still inside the green. So we'll see if it can move on and break it. DAX may backtest if it runs. It may backtest the red broken or failed bull flag at 17,760 or so, or 70, and then reverse and come down hard, either to that green line to cause a support or to be triggered as a support, or the purple bottom band that could become also the next support level. And the French index, as you can see here, this purple downtrend is still intact, and there is no action to break it to the upside. It may bring it all the way to the red bottom band and then start a rally to break out. TLT is pulling back a little bit after hitting 100. It is going to touch that green top band eventually, I think, and then we'll see, maybe we'll see a big reversal. And meanwhile, that may happen with the 10-year note, treasury note, touching that blue top band and then reversing from there. So they may coincide. They may coincide. It may coincide with the green touch on that TLT. Okay. Oil, US oil is inside the red bear flag and it's inside the green downtrend. And there is a good chance that we're going to stay inside the green downtrend, break the red bear flag and come down to 70 or just over 70 to touch the blue bottom band to cause, to trigger a bull flag rally. So I would be carefully watching that blue bottom band as a major as a major support. Okay, so carefully watching that. It's going to be around $70. Excuse me. And Brent oil is also very close to that blue support. So I think oil may bottom out very soon. This Brent oil's support rail is quite interesting and it's quite precise. Natural gas. This is the continuous chart, and that red top band may hold for it to trigger to some more downside. And natural gas September contract is inside the red, but it's trying to reverse at the golden internal resistance, and from there it's going to come down. Let's have a look at gold, and gold is off that red support. It's out of the green bull flag. It rallied, almost got to a new high, it came down, it's off that red support. So it's either going to break that red support, which I think is not going to happen, but I've been wrong on that, of course. So the price action trumps everything. At the moment, the red support is holding 1, 2, 3, even almost 4 touches, but it's also now breaking this blue diagonal resistance. So I think gold is looks like it's getting ready to rally again. I just saw something here. We may have a bull flag, something like this. Okay, so I'm going to now put that. So even the blue resistance breaks, the golden top band may hold, push it back, and then break to the upside. So you can see 2 touches. This is the pole of the flag, and this could be the flag. And then after the flag break, it should run. And mainly on the gold futures continuous, this is much more precise. The golden top band held, right, just below 2,500. Came down hard. Now it's this red channel that is running the show. Obviously, the red bottom band is quite critical. It has held in the last Well, this is July, second touch, third touch. It really has to start to push towards 2450, 2475, and it has to really break that golden resistance without breaking this red bottom band. If this red support breaks, I think there's going to be one more dive towards this golden support. And the horrible scenario for bulls would be to break off this golden bottom band. That would be such a massive bearish call. It would tank at least $100 if that golden support breaks. So bulls have to be praying that this golden bottom band doesn't give way. If it does, it's going to be months before it comes back up, I think. So that is going to be very cool. It could come down all the way to 2,150 if it does break this golden support. So there is that danger, okay? Last one is platinum. Platinum is inside the green bear flag, okay? And in the bigger picture, platinum is the red downtrend. It's the golden potential bull flag. It's this green support that needs to be broken for one more dive towards 900, well, 885, 880. So there is some downside for platinum. And if we look at silver, so maybe gold is going to do that. Maybe gold is going to break that red support, because if we look at platinum and silver, they both have more downside, a little bit more downside, especially silver spot is going to come down towards 25, and then from there I think we're going to see a big rally. Okay, that $25 is quite possible before it rallies. So so now let's talk about copper. Copper finally made a proper touch on that blue support at 393. This is exactly what I said, what I've been saying since it started coming down, and it's this golden golden downtrend. That delivered this 393 touch, and it held. Now it has broken this golden resistance, and I think it's getting ready for a rally. Okay, hard to say if it's going to really rally, but I think I'm now going to put maybe one more overhead resistance level, which is this one here. Okay, let's put this in green color, right? It gets to the green top band, maybe pull back a little bit one more time, and then from here. So if you're buying here, your stop should be 392. Very similar, like we are at 395. So very, very tight stop. Yeah, very tight stop. It's that 392 because that would break that blue support. And I think it's going to rally towards the green top band from here and eventually break it as well. That green potential resistance. So I'm going to put it like this, right? So it gets to the green top band, green potential resistance, holds as resistance, and then breaks it. So now let's have a look at euro. It has to break that blue resistance at 110.50. So it's going to be 110.20 actually to break it. And pound sterling has come down. It's breaking down that green support because it has reversed at that golden major resistance. So pound sterling is looking quite bearish. US dollar Japanese yen is off that green internal support right there. Is it going to bounce? Is it going to reverse at that red broken support resistance and back test? Highly probable at 150 for it to come down. And DXY is trying to reverse at the backtest of this red failed bull flag. And Aussie dollar had broken the green resistance, backtested. So if it wants to start to rally without breaking, without touching yesterday's low, it has to start to rally. And finally, Kiwi looking slightly positive, but that golden resistance has to be broken. We are not there yet. So let's have a look at coffee now. This is the perfect. So I just also yesterday I also recognized the black bottom band as the support. So this black channel is our guidance actually, and this looks even better now. So that red support didn't even get tested. You can see we bought it at 196, remember, and we closed the initial at 247. It came down 223. We bought it again, which is that black bottom band. So this black channel, right? To be clear, I'm going to remove this red support. Okay, this here is our guidance now, and this is the perfect touch and bounce off it, which is which easily can go to 300 plus, and that would be a major break. So I think coffee trade. I closed at 247, as I mentioned. Half of it is closed at 247. Half of the long I closed at 247. Yes, so that was a 24 handles, 10% rally we caught in 3 days. This is amazing. And I'm just saying, because there was a little gap here, that gap is closed. I was wondering if it's gonna, fill this gap. Um, is it gonna fill it? Maybe it will, but if then it has to come down very quickly to do that and then rally without breaking that black uptrend. So there is that. Maybe it won't fill that gap. Man, we don't know. But I'm holding half long. That's good. That's still good because I took some money off the table and I'm still keeping the remaining half. Wheat continues is off the green support and it's out of the blue veg. I think that looks quite positive. And we have wheat breaking that green internal resistance. Is it going to rally to that golden and green top band and come down, or is it going to rally? That's the big question, especially at 560. Soybeans still digging deep. It hasn't really put in a bottom, and I think that blue bottom band at 990, 990, maybe 985, that would be the last chance really for a major bottom out. That would be really, I mean, it's digging deep, really big. You can see here, it's come down all the way to where the entire rally started in 2020. That is astonishing. Is there a gap there that I can't see? Maybe there is some gaps there, I don't know. But, those gaps haven't been filled for 4 years. I don't think they are relevant. And this is a September contract, and that blue potential support is going to hold. So around 990, 993, that looks like, it looks very much like a bottom out soon because it's very, very depressed. This is corn. That blue top band has to be broken for corn to start to rally at least towards that green top band. And corn September contract has to break that blue resistance. So far, no real break. And cocoa, I mentioned yesterday, cocoa is a long, and here it is. That red top band is broken. We're coming for a back test. This is our green channel. I've been the master of cocoa for a very long time. I'm taking credit here, obviously, because I called cocoa at 250, 260, and it got to 12,000. So 2,600 to 12,000 plus is 400% within a year. And now the green bottom band was a potential support, and now it became a support. And this red bull flag is broken, and it's going to get back tested. And I think you should all buy cocoa again because I think we're going to get back to the new highs. And sugar is looking still undecided, I would say, because it's just very choppy. But October contract looks very, very soft. So, and cotton, well, still nothing. All right, now let's have a look at Bitcoin. It penetrated back into the failed blue bull flag. It's trying to backtest. It's going to try to backtest that golden broken channel. And after that, we may come down one more time. And that purple support is very, very critical from the lows of 2015. Ethereum is inside the green uptrend, but it has so far, it hasn't really gone towards 2800 to backtest those levels. We'll see if it can. CAS, no action to break it for good. So OM, these moves are very small. Yeah, I mean, Jasmy has backtested the green internal broken support, so we may see it come down one more time. As long as it stays inside the blue bull flag, there is a good chance that it's going to rally big. And PAL is also like trying to basically stay inside this green support. You can see I'm going to make it a bit more precise. This green diagonal support right there, right? First, second, third, right? This is a green support, but it has to break out of the purple bull flag to start a rally. Pepe is inside the green bull flag. It has to start a big rally as well. And Solana, golden bull flag, has to be broken. And I think there is a good chance eventually this is going to be broken and Solana is going to get to 400. Monero has to break 180. ACH is trying to bounce off the red, and this is the veg that it has to break. Coti is on the green support. CKB is on the green and blue supports. It has to rally to the blue top band and break, or get to that and move. RSR is on that green support. It has to get to that red top band and break it. Ripple, it really has to move beyond. I mean, this is looking very, very positive for Ripple, very promising, not positive but promising, but it still has to break 70 cents. To be safe, it has to move beyond 70, 75 cents to start a big run. And this is Tezos, very bad, really horrible action. It's tested that purple support. It's going to get to the purple top band possibly, and then it will see whether it can break it or not. And Zcash has to break 36. We don't know that yet. Okay, take care, guys.